So we're back with Jenny Brinker, who is the energy management instructor for Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. Jenny, we have had wonderful discussions about, what energy management is and what are the skills that your students learn and what are some of the fields and some of the topics that the students learn as well. It sounds like your class is just amazing. It's exciting. And we talked about how this is a 2-year degree program. I mean, as a student, I don't know why we would not want to go. Why do we want to go to school for more than 2 years? You would think that in and of itself is a selling point, hands down. I'm going to get my degree and and really have this amazing transferable skill and move on with my life. But I'm wondering, why do you think it's difficult to get more students interested in studying a STEM field at a technical college?
Yeah, that is, it has been a challenge. And I think, for a long time, not a lot of um, our elders had 4-year or master's degrees. So it was kind of like the thing to try to achieve for a long time. And I still find those degrees to be very valuable. But like you said, you can go through a technical college degree and find a STEM career very quickly. Now, why don't students maybe know as much about those STEM opportunities and technical degrees is a great question. And we're always trying to solve that puzzle. I feel like STEM careers, the people working in technology and like building controls or energy management are sort of like the wizard behind the curtain, like in Wizard of Oz, right? Like we love the magic and all the excitement that these things make for us and make our lives easier, but we may not feel like those types of careers are accessible without being exposed to them and understanding them. So exposure to these careers behind the curtain, so to speak, is key. So having students maybe practice those career exercises in high school, assessing real life data, looking at energy users around the building, maybe doing some programming in high school, makes those careers more accessible and not so magical or behind the curtain. If they can see it's not as crazy as it might seem without being exposed to it.
And that it already relates to what you're doing. It's not just this long shot of I'm learning something that has nothing related to my life. No, open your eyes and everything is there. Everything is going to be related to what you're currently doing. So I love that you said that. That's so important to really connect those dots for students and help them to understand the ease actually from your everyday to learning this specialized field. I love that. And I'm wondering too, we talked about the overarching difficulties in getting students interested in these STEM careers or bringing awareness to these STEM careers at these technical and community colleges. Now, what challenges are these sort of the same challenges that you see with just getting students interested in your energy management program?
Yes, the title, it seems to be an enigma. I always joke that maybe adults don't know what energy management is until they've paid their own utility bill.
That's true.
So many people don't understand what energy management means. And, the program appeals really to those who, are seeking careers to do with technology and mechanical equipment. I've had people come from that angle. Yes, I want to work in that field and really help people save money. And then, of course, I also find students coming from the same direction I did, where you have more of a passion for saving carbon emissions, helping things become more green. Those folks, they have to really understand that energy and fossil fuels are something we can work on and find careers in to help save carbon. So making that connection to from green energy and environmentalism to energy management isn't always apparent. That's why I really recommend those high school classes in renewable energy and other technology, because it helps make, the definition of energy management make more sense before they pay a utility bill.
Before you pay a utility bill. That's so true. You don't know until it affects your pockets. So right. I love that. I want to know, how do we as educators, instructors, as our STEM champions, our technical and community colleges, how do we overcome those challenges in regards to recruitment?
Well, what has been somewhat successful, I mean, every one of these seems to have some challenges, starts and spurts, but what has been successful for us are transferable credit programs. So we offer a renewable energy and sustainability class that is taught in a few local high schools. So students are exposed and get credits towards our degrees in energy management and solar energy technology right away. And also, besides transferable credits, we have presence at industry-related events. So we set up our technical college booth at various events and attend them. Last year, I really started to try to get our students involved in community action. So maybe they get some word of mouth buzz. So for example, we did an energy benchmarking project with the city of Green Bay to help them see how close they were to achieving potential switching to net zero energy for some buildings. So again, just getting our students, they actually got some news press from working with the city. So I'm hoping that type of marketing and really word of mouth, along with attending the events and transferable credits, will help us continue to build the number of students in these programs.
Jenny, as an overview of the items that we discussed, the challenges that we have in recruiting students and bringing awareness to the students about the STEM opportunities, the STEM careers at a technical college, is that for a while, I love that you mentioned this, for a long time, it seemed that our ancestors and our family members attaining a 4-year degree was the thing to achieve. And so that was sort of the focus for a while. And then also understanding that these STEM careers are not just the wizard behind the curtain, as you mentioned in Wizard of Oz, that they are attainable, that they are related to our everyday lives, and really just connecting those dots for students will help to bring awareness and help them to want to ask those questions, to learn more and how it'll relate to their personal career paths. And then also we discussed how many people for your particular course and energy management just have no idea really truly what that means. As you said, they won't know until they pay for their energy bill. And then that's when they'll start to ask questions. And then lastly, the third part is that how we overcome these things. You all are working hard to overcome these challenges, and that you all have the transferable credit programs, which really brings exposure to the younger audiences, to the high school students. And then you all have presence at industry related events. That is always wonderful, setting up your booth and really having that marketing available for your college. And then these community projects, word of mouth. Word of mouth is so awesome. We can't forget about word of mouth. That is powerful, just to see the community and see these students working on a project and excited about it. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Thank you so much, Jenny. Do you have any other comments before we cut to a quick break?
I just want to say thank you. And you're doing a great job. This has been my first podcast, and it's been a pleasant experience.
Oh my goodness, Jenny, this is awesome. You'll be invited to many more podcasts in your future. I think Jenny Brinker, podcaster. I think that's coming up very soon. Thanks so much. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.